We'll get started. Keep the spine tall. Ankle extension, front and back. Left and right. Rotate clockwise. Reverse. Pull the left leg in. Hug the left leg, lift the spine. Left leg across. Right hand hugging the left leg, left hand at the back. Release. Pull the right leg in. Hug the right leg, lift the spine. Right leg across. Left hand hugging the right leg. Come up, sit in Vajrasana. Hands up. Interlock the fingers, stretch out. Hands on the shoulder, shoulder rotation. Reverse. Hands on the thighs, the neck extension. Left and right. Eight clockwise. Reverse. Now, both the hands on the ground into the table position. We'll start with breathe in, arch the back and facing up. Need to move every vertebrae. Breathe out, arch the back outward, facing in. Again, breathe in, arch the back and facing up. Breathe out, arch the back outward, facing in. Two more times. Breathe in, arch the back and facing up. Breathe out, arch the back outward, facing in. One more time. Breathe in, arch the back and face. Yes. Breathe out, arch the back outward, facing in. Sit back. Hands up, interlock the fingers, touch head. Left hand up, right hand catching from behind. Other side. Release. Arms together, roll the fingers up. Create some pressure between the palms. Yes. Both hands forward. Now, breathe in, push the left foot towards the ceiling. Then push the left foot towards the right side. Both the hands equal pressure. And turning towards the left side. Eyes gazing at the left knee. Yes. Now the other side. Right foot up. Right foot. Side. Head turning towards the right. Eyes gazing at pressure equal on both hands. Yes. Hips together, knees together. Interlock the fingers, touch the hands back. Open the chest. Move forward, roll the shoulder to the front. Release. Now both hands the ground. Right hand catching the left ankle. Push the left leg up. Release. The other side. Release. Now set yourself closer to a support. The support area is around the ankle, so the cot also will help. Now lie down. Start with both the hands just front of the forehead. Breathe in, lift up. Push the hip down and lengthen the spine. Down. Again, breathing up. Pushing the hip down, lengthening the spine. And down. One more time. Lift the chest up. And down. Hands folded at the front, take rest. Yes. Now place the hands just front of the chin. Breathe in, lift up. Again, hip is pushed down. We are trying to lengthen the spine. The stretch will be more on the hip flexor muscles. Breathe out, release. Again, breathe in, lift up, pushing the hip down mindfully, and release. Breathe in, lift up. If this is your limit, you can stay here, work on pushing the hip down. And release. Tricep strengthening. Hands folded at the front, head by the side. Yes. Now, place the hands just by the side of the chest. Fingers pointing to the front. The same alignment, pushing the hip down, lengthening the spine up. Dropping the down. Again, breathing up. Breathe out. There's no immediate necessity to make the elbow straight. Focus more towards stretching your hip flexor muscles. And down. Hands folded at the front, head by the side, take rest. Yes. Now take the left leg forward. Yes. So the left thigh is either perpendicular to the spine or even more getting closer. Yes. Hands next to the chest. Okay, we'll start with elbows on the ground. Lift up. Stay there. 6 breathing. Try to push the hip down. Focus more towards pushing the hip down. Earlier we were stretching only till the hip flexor muscles. The stretch is reaching to the inner thigh also now. Yes. Now try hands next to the chest. Lift up. Again, apply your mind to push the hip down. More stretch will be felt around the right side of the hip. Right. Yes, release. Pull the left leg back. Now the right leg forward. Elbows on the ground, pushing the hip down, lengthen the spine. Just putting significant effort on pushing the hip down. The way hip lifts up. Yes. Hands next to the chest. Breathe in, lift up. Yes. Release. Okay. Stretch your hands forward. Loosen up. Okay. Next, just to stretch the quadriceps. So, you can stay here. The same position will do. Now, what we can try is pull the left leg in by pushing the heel down. By pushing the heel towards the ground. Try the other side. Release. Eyes up. This time, stretching the right leg forward. Both hands placed inside of the right foot. Start by pushing the hip down. Lengthening the spine. Now, one more stretch for the quadriceps. Turn towards the left side. Left side, answer. Now, right hand catching the left ankle. Leg mathi vechirupom. Yes. Just pull the heel in. Yes. Here, the leg alignment plays a vital role, ma. Here, right foot and left knee position plays a vital role. So now we position in such a way that even if you push, the knee does not move. That should be the starting point. Otherwise, what happens is, when the leg is closer, when you push, the load is only on the knee, not stretching your quadriceps. Yes. Try little more leg forward, and now try. Pushing the hip forward, turn towards the right side. Right hand catching the left ankle and pulling it close to the hip. If that feels comfortable, you can take the leg a little more forward and stretch deeper. As you take the leg more and more forward, the stretch gets deeper and deeper. Try. Take the right leg back. Okay, take rest, kneel down, switch backwards. On the toe, lift up, downward dog position. Pressing the heel hard into the ground, pulling the hip up. Take the left leg forward. Pushing the hip forward. Again, remember the position of the leg. Take the left leg as much as forward. Now when you push forward, the knee does not move. Then take both hands in, pushing the hip down, lengthening the spine. Yes. Now right knee on the ground. Rotate your hip to the left side. Left hand catching the left ankle. Pushing the hip forward. Left hand. Left hand, left hand. Yes. Rotate your hip. That makes it easier. If you try like this, for some it will be difficult. Rotate the hip and pull the leg in, more stretches possible. If you're comfortable with that stretch, take the left leg a little more forward. Deepen the stretch. Lengthen the quadriceps. Yes. Release. Take both legs back. Kneel down, stretch back. Rise up. So these are all active muscles in the process of backward extension. Okay, next set of muscles is going to be our stomach muscles. So here we start with pushing the belly button into the wall with the knee close to the wall. Take the hands up, stretch the hands back. You're not bending back, you're stretching the hands back. And release. Check out how much you can reach. Stretch down without releasing the belly button from the wall. Yes. Good, good, good. Release. Try 3 times. The load should not get into the back. For this purpose, stretch the hands more. See, you're not stretching enough and doing a bending. Only the back get engaged. Stretch, lengthen the spine, the abdominal muscles get stiff. Now when you breathe in, it stiffens more and takes up the load of the back. That's the idea behind this. So this alignment is helping you to connect your quadriceps thighs, flexor muscles as well as the ab muscles. Okay. Release. Now, today's objective posture I have kept as Usadasana. Before getting into the posture, we'll have a support and feel the posture with much more integrity. For that purpose, we'll use a chair support. So what we are trying here is placing the chair. Okay, sit on the seat of the chair, slide yourself forward, resting the back on the chair. Then take your hands. If you are not having a covered chair, which does not allow you to stretch your hands back, interlock your hands, push the hip forward. Yes, give it a try. Okay. Hands through the chair, sir. Stretch the hands. That's the pain. Okay. Then you have to get closer to the chair. Relax, sir. Yeah. So that's the reason I started from here. Relax. Yeah, okay. Hold the weight on the hands. Rest the back on the chair. Okay. Feel it. Then slowly release the knee. Stretch the hands. Now breathe. Then push the hip forward and breathe. Now feel where the stretch is due to breathing. That's the core concept behind the asana. Yes, correct. You got handless chair and the dining chair. You can set the chair like this and try. So with rest, when you breathe, you'll feel your diaphragm expanding. Okay, so all these backward extensions, okay, most of them starts with the diaphragmatic extension. So if you are struggling in the posture, you'll not breathe enough. So this diaphragmatic extension will not be there. But the core idea of all these backward extensions is expanding the diaphragm. Okay, so all last week as we have seen, there is dynamic expansion in a static posture. So these backward extensions, as a thumb rule, the more focus is on diaphragmatic expansion. Whenever you stretch and expand and lengthen the spine back, feel the breath. It does not go to the stomach. It stays in this region around the diaphragm. Even in the simple stretch, see, stomach is pulled. So this is becoming static by the tension. So we started the practice by stretching. First we started with the cat and cow posture to give mobility to the spine. Then we added little bit variation towards it to stretch the flexor muscles. Then the shoulder muscle and the chin. Then we focus more towards the flexor muscle. For the reason, we are stretching and putting this region of your body as a pivot. Okay, this is made as a pivot. Now, when you stretch even more deeper, This stretch of the hand makes this a pivot. So there is an expansion possible only between your chest and stomach. So when the stomach expansion is more, this region does not have a exoskeleton. So only this region stretches more. If this region does not stretch, your spine gets the pressure. When you do a backward bending, any backward extension, okay, when you do a backward extension, if your stomach is not stretching and getting into the tension, the load will be at the back. So if you're not feeling your stomach stretching, automatically you have to correct that by doing all the wall exercise, stretching your flexor muscles. So that creates the tension. If there is no tension here, what happens here? I'm deliberately releasing the tension in my hip flexor muscles. So what happens is, I'll do this. Okay, no expansion in the stomach. Now my load is totally on my back. It's the strength of my back which is holding me in this position. Without backward extension, when you do a backward bending, this will be the alignment. Okay, so to feel this, one more alignment you can understand. See, arms covering the ears, fingers pointing the back. Now push the hands back, push the chest forward. Breathe. Here there is very less tension in the abs, but the region of movement is only in your diaphragm. Feel it and breathe. Very simple alignment, you can do it in the chair. Anytime you do it, your mid back gets enough stretch to release the tension. Arms getting closer to the chest is allowing the chest to engage in this movement. Good. Okay. Now we'll try Usatasana. Okay. So Usatasana is a practice where all these muscles are active. I'll start with how quadriceps muscles are active. So thigh muscles. So here we are in kneeling down posture. Make your hip a rigid member. Think that the hip cannot move like this. It is made rigid. Now, move back. The quadriceps alone will be engaged. Right? Thighs. The intense thighs engagement will be there. Fancy Michael Jackson dance. The back is engaged, so make it more rigid. Let the glutes squeeze in. Bumps, let it squeeze in. That makes sure the hip does not move. When you do, only tension will be on the quadriceps. Still not getting. Squeeze more. The bumps has to squeeze more. The more you squeeze the bumps, the hip is made rigid. When the hip is made rigid, the load will be only in the thigh. This is also a backward extension. We are isolating and feeling how thighs is engaged in the backward extension. Now, the next practice, we'll understand. Nose pain. Yes, correct. That's what I'm initiating. So, what I'm trying to reveal is backward bending is not done by back. Okay, so thighs plays a vital role. That we have understood. Next, we'll understand the flexor muscles. Okay, now you are in Vajrasana, hands at the back. Lift only the hip. Is your glute squeezing in? Glutes have to go half the size. What happens is, this is a fatty region. Okay, so inside the muscle, there will be lots of fat. So fats compress more than a muscle. Fat can be squeezed more. So we are using the muscle to squeeze the fat and make the bumps half the size. Think of that and do. Even there is a juttering, shaking at the pelvis, go for it. You will understand here the need of a pelvis region, flexor muscles to stretch. Okay. So next is the stomach. We'll directly get into the posture. Okay. So follow the steps. The same. We are squeezing the glutes in. Hip is fixed. Lean back. Thigh is engaged. Catch your heel. Push the hip forward. You are in your Usatasana. One of the primary backward extension posture. The more you push the hip forward, more stretch can be created. Now, Bharati, you are ready to push the chest up. Yes. So that's the whole idea behind the posture. You're not pushing the hip forward, sir. That's another method to make you understand the pushing of the hip forward. Here. Bharati, you are pushing enough. Here. Same. Duraganma, you are not pushing the hip forward enough. Okay. So for this, what we are doing is, earlier we had the knee close to the wall. This time, we are staying a little away from the wall. Push the hip forward. Now through the gravity, you are already pushed the hip forward. Touch the hands. This is what the demand for the asana is. Feel பண்ணி பாருங்க. Yes. Knee close to the wall, away from the wall. இன்னும் வாங்க பின்னாடி. No. Now push the stomach forward. Rest the stomach on the wall. Lean forward, sir. Yeah, lean down. Yes. That's the idea. See, that's the first time your back is extended. Yes, ma. I'm shaking my face. Okay. See, the necessity could have been the pelvic strength. Okay. Don't mind about it initially. Okay. The region at the front will be vibrating, is it? Not the back. Yeah. Any pain at the tailbone? No. Okay. That is strength missing in the pelvic region. One asana which helps you to strengthen it more is the Navasana series helps you to strengthen. If you're finding this difficult, start from here. Okay, one more thing which is helping you to strengthen this region is when the knee is closed in, lifting the hip up. Do some walks here. Slowly you lift the hip up. The moment you start to lift the hip up, the strength builds up more. Then that juttering will not be there. So there is no issue with the juttering, but it is helping us to understand the strength of the pelvis. Okay, and the strength has to improve. The strength of the pelvis has to improve. For this reason, we can do this. And I think in Wednesday practice, we started this. So we are keeping the hands like this, okay? Pulling the knee closer, pressing the knee down and stretching up. Pelvic strengthening as well as stretch. When you pull the leg in, we are strengthening the flexor muscles. Through that, strengthened pelvic region improves, pushing the hip forward. This is also quite relevant. In today's theme of practice, this is also very relevant. Try some 6 times. If Padmasana is difficult, half Padmasana is enough, ma. See, one leg is enough. Stretch, and when you pull, use the hand. Those who are in Padmasana without hand, you can pull the leg up. Where is the pain? Fingers are pain. Okay. That will go off. Good. So this time, without leaning too much back, pull the leg in. This is also a way to strengthen your flexor muscles. Good, good. When Usatasana is comfortable, okay, getting into Chakrasana will be much easier because all these muscles will use it together in Chakrasana. Okay. One more time, try Usatasana, which is leaning back and catching the heel, pushing the hip forward, dropping the head back. Yes, yes. The reach is there. Work on pushing the hip forward. Good. More you push the hip forward, you are in it. Really lovely. Chest is open. Lie down. Balasana. The resting posture or the counter posture after Usatasana is Balasana. Knees together, feet together, hands by the side. If the glutes are lifting up, that means there is tension in the lower back. And also the hip flexor muscle are too tight and short. Okay. On the toe, lift up, downward dog position. Right hand catching the left ankle, pull the hip up. Left hand catching the right ankle. Yes, release. Sit down in Padmasana or half Padmasana. Interlock the fingers. Head is pushing back, hands are pushing the head forward. Left elbow moving towards the left side, head facing up. Pressing the left elbow down, rise up. Now the right elbow moving towards the right side, head facing up. Up. Now, left hand on the right knee, right hand at the back, twist. 6 to 9 breathing here today. Lengthen the spine, deepen your breathing. The other side. Both hands at the back. Lift the chest up. Drop. Hands in Namaste. Omkara Pranayama. Sit comfortable. So here the alignments, we'll have a discussion on that also. Okay. You can have a pillow or a cushion. Okay. Sit on it. Spread the legs. Okay. Here the ideal alignment is The left heel facing up, back of the sole is pushing into the ground. This is creating that grip in the floor. Similarly, the other side. When you do this, the legs are evenly spread and keeping the spine tall, you will feel effortless. Otherwise, when you sit down like this, for some, what happens is knee cannot lift down. So knee lifts up. Moment the knee is above the hip, the back moves like this. Ouching. Cannot be prevented. So you have to put mindful efforts to keep the back straight, which is not going to give maximum attention in our pranayama process. So this will be diverted. So to sit comfortable and focus more towards the breath and our inner self, make sure the alignment created is longer spine, a taller spine, and a relaxed spine. Try sit. For those resting, knee is able to rest down, even this posture will be comfortable. This is called swastikasana. Now, from there, we'll start with Omkara Pranayama. Breathe in deep. Nadi Siddhi Pranayama. Practice extended breathing. Breathe out is longer than the breathe in. Release here. Practice 4-phase breathing. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. Your normal rhythm of breathing. Soften your breath. Make it calm and long. The calmer the breath, the more receptible you feel things better. The longer the breath, it takes us deeper into us. So work to create a calm and long breath. That could be the first phase for the meditation process. Now move along with your breath in and out. Feel the touch of the breath inside you. Feel how deep it can take you inside. And that becomes the process of meditation for today. Work on it.